So we have to study Z-save rule, which also comes under elimination reaction. Okay. Now we have seen when only one beta hydrogen was present, how the elimination reaction takes place. Now if there are more than one beta hydrogens are present in your compound, then how does this elimination reaction takes place is what Z-save rule indicates. Okay. So I have written here, if more than one beta hydrogen are present, more than one alkenes will be produced obviously. Among them, one of the alkene will be considered as a major product. So this is said by Z-save rule. Okay. Now I have taken an example wherein two beta hydrogens are present. Now here this is the carbon which is carrying our halogen, that's why this becomes a alpha hydrogen. Alpha carbon. So this alpha carbon has two neighbors, that is this carbon also becomes a beta carbon and this carbon also becomes a beta carbon, and these two hydrogens are beta hydrogens. Now our OH has two beta hydrogens to attack. So few OH which are formed can attack your this, I'll call it 1 and 2. Okay. So few of the OH which is acting as a base can attack your first beta hydrogen, and few of the OH can attack your second beta hydrogen. That is why if more than one beta hydrogens are present, there will be more than one alkenes formed. Okay. So now here if your OH approaches this hydrogen, then what happens? This OH minus will take away the hydrogen, this bond gets shifted here, and your bromide will leave the group. Okay. So that is why here in the first compound or the first product, you can see that the first product is written when this OH minus attacks your first beta hydrogen. Okay, this is what you get when this happens. When your OH minus attacks your second beta hydrogen, this is the alkene which you are going to get. And other things are common, that is KBr is produced and there is a elimination of water. So this is Z-save rule is one more rule which you need to know. This is applied only when more than one beta hydrogens are present. Okay. So when more than one beta hydrogens or specifically saying when two beta hydrogens are present, this is how the rule can be applied. Okay. Two beta hydrogens present, two products will be formed, that is two alkenes will be formed, and one of them will be a major product and other one will be a minor product.